What's up guys, Zor here, and I have a tutorial video for you about Thaumcraft. It's going to be like an introduction. I'm not going to not spoil too much of it for you, but I had trouble like understanding what the hell was going on when I first started trying to use the mod, so I thought I would show you some stuff. So first of all, these are the things you're going to find most commonly spawning. These are called shards, and they all have different like aspects. These little things above them are sort of like aspects. They all have names. I don't know the names of all of them, but they all have uses. And we'll come to it later. But to start making your first thing, you need to grab a shard of any kind, and you want to build a wand of the Apprentice, which is really easy to build. Just a gold nugget, V shard, and just a regular stick, and you got your wand of the Apprentice. And I have somehow made two. So here we go. Now this has a little bar at the bottom right. It says V's, which is not. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was weird. Right, V's will it should charge up from the atmosphere, and this is like sort of like magic, the amount of magic in it, and you use these for different stuff, and we'll get onto that later again. So next thing you're wanting to get is a bookcase, a regular vanilla Minecraft bookcase, and you right click on it with your wand of the Apprentice, and you get one of these called a Thaumcraft, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Basically, this is a book, a recipe book for all stuff in Thaumcraft. So here's the stuff you've already built your one of the Apprentice. Here's a recipe, gives you a wee bit about it, and Thaumcraft tells you how to make it and other stuff. You've also got these which have I'm pretty sure it's the intergalactic language, which is, as you may know from some game way back, and that's what Minecraft uses for like enchantments and stuff. So you probably could translate this if you had enough time in your hands. Don't know why you would. You don't know. Next thing you want to do is build some of these tables. Here's the recipe there. Just stick that into a crafting table, and you'll get a table. Now these are quite cool on their own. On their own, they serve no purpose, but they look good. They go along like that. Yeah, whatever. So if you get one of these, and again, right click on it with your wand, you build like a crafting table for Thaumcraft, and this takes a wand to make stuff. It just goes in there and it goes on the table. If you can see that, there go on a table, not in the table. So yeah, that is important for later on, but I'm not going to show you anything to do on that today. It's good to have for when you need it, and that's how you make it. The other thing you want to build, which is important, I'm going to show you that today, is a scribing table, if that's what it's called. So you want to put two tables next to each other like that, and then you want to make a scribing tool, which is a glass bottle, feather and ink. So grab one of these, and then you go up to your double tables and you right click on it, and now you have this sort of like workbench type thing. Here's what it looks like inside. Now this is where you start like uncovering the secrets of Thaumcraft. So we need to grab some paper. Oops, not 111, just 64 or 1. You're great. 64, thank you. And paper goes in here. Now basically what happens is you put in any form, like grass can go in, really anything in the game can go in there, and it shows you what sort of like things it has, the same as shift clicking on it. Will show you, and you can basically research what that does. This bit at the bottom's interesting. There's two options, cursory and thorough. Thorough, you're more likely to research it and get like an output, not an output, but like a research thing, whatever you call it. I don't know. What would you call it? Like a research thing. But you're more likely to lose the item that you've put in. Cursory doesn't go into as much depth in it. So basically, thorough goes into more depth for each of your objects you put in it, and cursory doesn't. Downside to thorough is that you're more likely to lose the object you've put in there, whereas cursory you're less likely to. So the first thing I'm going to, like, if you just want to stop now and don't see any of the research, that's fine. You might want to stumble upon it yourself. But the first one is basic transmutation. So basically what you do is it requires their metal. Requires a metal. If you look above where my mouse is, there's a gold like cup and an iron looking bar, and on this one it has the iron bar and 2 arrows. So that's gold, that's silver. All metals will have that metal bar, but yeah, you can put like a stack of that in so we can research into these things. If I click, I get a research theory. If I click again, I get something up here. Click again, I know there's 2 elements that I'm researching, which was probably these 2. Just click again a few more times. Oh, and the metal comes up, and it's 50% complete. So click again, and it'll move up, and it'll use up your gold as you go. So you've got your metal, then you've got 2 that you don't know, and this says basic transmutation. So let's do this a few more times, and you get your Charis, which is this gold one. You can keep pressing until it starts vibrating, and that means it's done. And then it will show you the next one. So this one doesn't have this, so we can take, our gold doesn't have that, but we know that because I've told you silver does. Other stuff will have it. I think copper ore has it. I'll just check for you, because that's probably more common. Yeah, copper ore has it too, the arrows, so you can use that as well, but I'm just going to use silver for now. Grab it and put it in, so we can start researching. I keep clicking, and that'll move out, and again. Spam click it, there we go, and now they're all vibrating rainbows. And this says, you can read that if you want, it just tells you a bit about it, and you get basic transmutation scroll, so you can look, tells you that you've done it, it tells you a bit about it, some story, and if you right click with it, you learn it. I think that'll learn, and then we can go in here and we can see what we have unlocked as basic transmutation, and it just tells you that if you put in 2 metal and 1 Charis, you should get 2 gold nuggets. So then, just to show you how this like works a bit more, I'm going to show you tin transmutation, because that's like the next thing you learn. So we'll get rid of this. Actually, I didn't need to do that, but tin transmutation uses vitreous, so we can start learning stuff. Just keep spamming. There we go. So vitreous comes up. So then you don't know what's next. That's the whole point of this, is that you don't really know what's happening. So then we can do this. This is both silver ingots, and keep pressing, and they'll move up. And then this one hasn't done yet. I don't know why not. I thought it was. Have I changed this? Yeah, no. What? That was weird. I don't know why that happened. Anyway, okay. So you can put both in at once. If you know it needs silver and glass, you can put both in and keep pressing it, and it'll work too. Just get rid of that. Wait, what? No, get rid of that and get what? Oh god. So yeah, we've got 10 transmutation. It tells you again some stuff. If you look in the Thaumcraft, it'll tell you this. So now we can click on this, and it'll say it needs 3 metallum and 1 glass. So you might think, what the hell is this, like Cauldron, and why is it telling me this? That's the next thing you do. So you need to make yourself vanilla Cauldron, which is just iron like that. You should know how to do that already. And you can stick that above lava. You get your wand, if I can grab it and not throw it on the ground, that would help. And click on it, and you got this like fancy looking cauldron. So I forgot what this is called already, but basically this is where you throw stuff in and make stuff. So you fill it with water first, that's important. Then we get our thumb and on out again, and we pick it up and look at it. So we need 3 metal for 1 vitreous. So we know glass, which is probably on here. We know glass has 1 for every piece of glass, and let's say silver has 6. So if we put in 1 silver ingot, so that's 6 metal. We need 1, 2 of the. Oh crap, that has 2 in it. Glass has 2, so for every 1. I'm gonna start that again so not confuse you all. Okay. So if you put in water bucket and you put in 1 silver ingot, has 6. You need to make sure it like bubbles up. There we go. It has 6 metal stuff, and each glass has 2. So you can put a piece of glass in, and that'll be. So 3 and 1 gives you 3, so you should get 6. I think I already have some in my inventory. So you right click on it and you get your tin nuggets. Obviously you need 9 of those to make anything, but yeah, that's basically how Thaumcraft works. You put in elements to research, you spam click, I don't know what that's going to be. Anyway, you can just put other stuff in and see what happens. I've no idea. See, if they, oh, I forgot to mention this earlier, if they all go blacked out like that, see if I put in something. Yeah, see if that's light, whereas these 2 are blacked out. That means there's no point in researching this anymore. So if they both go blacked out, don't keep pressing it, you're just going to waste. See, nothing happens. Whereas if we put in this green stuff, that might give us something. And it goes to show that's not going to give us anything. What else do we have here? This might give us something. I would not suggest using your thumb and Omicron because that was a massive waste of time. Anyhow, thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, I know I went through this quite fast, and if